So we're going to do an unboxing and a review of the Jugbow DT81 or DT61, excuse me. This is a dog collar. It's got multiple modes on it. It's got a vibration mode, it's got a beeping mode, and also has a shock mode. And there's multiple levels in between all of those. So we're going to jump in right now. So you can see right here, you've got the different modes. You've got the vibration mode, which is 1 to 16 levels. You've got the tone, which there's 8 tones that it can make. You also have the static shock, and there's levels 1 all the way to 99. It does come with this remote control. The really cool thing is this is up to 3,300 feet, 0 to 3,300 feet. So let's jump into the box right now and kind of show you what comes in the box. Again, this is the DT61 model. So right off the bat, you're going to get an instruction manual. It's going to walk you through how to kind of install the status light, what all the lights mean. We'll go into all of that and we'll walk you through all of that. A little note here, warranty information. You can read the flyer, scan the QR code, get more information from there. So here is the collar itself. So we'll set this here. It is adjustable, as you can see. And it does have a little warning here. It kind of talks about reading the manual before using. So again, you can see that here. So there's that. Then there's the actual remote controls. I slide all these up. There we go. You can see everything. And then we've got a charging cable here. We've got the sensors here. And let me just make sure there's nothing else. Okay, nothing else here. So here is our remote control. You can see here, we're going to turn this on in a few minutes. You want to peel off anything here. There's an LCD screen right there. You want to unwrap everything. So let's get everything unwrapped and the batteries where they need to be. And we will go and we will show you what this looks like. We'll show you the lights. We'll show you some of the settings and everything. Okay, so the charger is a USB-C to USB. You can also charge the collar here, and it's got magnets, and that just goes right there, and you can charge the collar. Now the collar's already charged, so let's just talk a little bit about the collar first of all. You've got the sensors here that would go around, obviously, the dog's neck. You've got replacement sensors here, so we're going to move that out. And then you've got this power button right here. So when we long hold the power button, gives you a little bit of a vibration, and you can see the LED lights right there. There's 4 of them, and 3 of them are on. So we've got a pretty good charge. And you'll notice that when I touch the power button, you can see that the green light is on, so that means that we're good to go. So this is adjustable. So depending on the size of your dog, you can make it smaller or bigger. We have a Labradoodle. It's about 75 pounds. He's about 75 pounds. And so that's the dog that we're going to kind of be showing you some of the things on. At least the mild shock. I'll be doing some of the vibrations and stuff just here on the table, so you can see all of those things. So on the remote control, there's a couple things that you need to be aware of. So on this side, you have a lock and an unlock. So it is down, it's unlocked, and you can see that the LCD screen is on, so you can see all of the information here on the LCD screen. Let me see if I can get closer. You can also plus and minus the range here. We can turn up the volume. And I'm all the way at level 10, right? So we can also change channels. So if you have 2 dogs and 2 of the collars, you can change the channel to basically control or to train both dogs with 1 device. So I am just buzzing this now. So if this is around the dog, there's no shock right here. We'll show you all of these on the dog. It's going to be a little bit harder because he's probably not going to sit still. We have the alarm. And then we have a little bit of a shock. Okay. So with the wristband, you've seen one of these before, very similar to a camera or other devices that you have. You just shove this through here, and then you'll be able to wrap this around and pull it all the way through. so that you can hang this up. You can do whatever you want with it. And then this would just go around your wrist like this. So you can have this again. So we are going to go put this on the dog. Again, we will not do any shocking. Our dog's pretty trained, but we are going to do the buzzing and the audio and show you what that looks like on the dog right now. So this is our dog Scout. Here's the remote control. So again, we're gonna turn this on. So on the vibration right here, the volume, we can go all the way up to different levels. So we can change that, right? So level 10 is, I'm turning it down. This is the actual shock, right? So you can go all the way up to level 99. We're not gonna do that right now. When I push in on this top button, that changes that to the vibration. You can see the vibration comes on. And so the vibration, hopefully you can hear it. So it's buzzing on him right now. He knows we're doing something. Stay, good boy, good boy. And then the audio, we push this one more time. So you can actually change the sound. Now, this is the actual shock right here. Now, we're not gonna go all the way to level 100. We're gonna go to level 1. And you can see right here the shock level. He's a pretty good dog. Every once in a while he gets a little squirrely. And then we're gonna do the buzzing again. That's level 5. So let's turn that all the way up to 10 and see if you can hear it. Okay, we're gonna give him a treat. Okay, come here. Here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good boy. Good boy. So the collar fits him right there. You can see that it's around him, it's underneath. Again, I'm gonna do the buzzing and show you here. With the lock, once you turn the lock up and turn it on, nothing happens. So nothing changes with the locks. You really can't do anything. And you can see right there on the LCD screen that you've got the lock button here, the power button here. The minute that I flip this down, again, it'll tell you what level. So we're vibration level 10, volume level 3, or volume sound 3. So we're changing the noises right here. And then when we push it down the last time, level 1, and this little lightning bolt gives you that. We're not gonna turn it up any higher than that. So we would use this outside for him when he goes outside to come back to us. He's pretty well trained as far as around the house, in the house. We use the treat method. We did have a shock collar when he was home by himself, and it was more of a bark collar. You can see he's pretty chill. He's about 7 years old. It's a little bit later at night, so he's pretty chill. He's already had dinner and kind of just chilling for the rest of the night. But you can use this to train your dog. Again, this is the Jugbow dog trainer, and it's got multiple levels and 4 different ways, right? So you can do the vibration, which has 10 modes, or 16 modes on vibration. You can do volume, which has 10 modes, and then you can do the electric shock, which goes from 0 to 99. It does have this nice locking mechanism here. If you have 2 dogs, you can change the channel. Up here is where you change the settings for the different modes. You've got your USB-C to USB charging here, and then the collar itself we showed you on the unboxing. So this is the military green style.